So now I'm measuring, laying out here. We're going to rip 4 inches off the bottom of these cabinets. Try to get them down to the ground. Something to keep in mind too is the toe kicks on cabinets are not standard size. So they're usually about 4 inches, but they can be different on every cabinet. So now I'm trying to set up a guide for this saw so I can get a nice straight cut. Normally I'd put the guide on the other side of the saw, but I wasn't a big fan of clamping to the section of the project I was going to be cutting off, so I was trying to clamp it on the other side. But the issue with that was the motor of my saw sits there and it was hitting everything I tried to use as a guide. I tried to use my 4-foot level, that was too thick. I actually have a guide that I normally use with this saw, but I've never tried it on that side of the saw. And the issue with cutting the other direction was the blade was going to get into the bottom of that toe kick some and tear it up. I just really wasn't a fan of that, so I ended up scrapping the whole idea here in about a second and just mark it out real good and just freehand the cut. So that's what you'll watch me do here in a second. So that's going to wrap up the first one here. I'm going to get the second one loaded up onto the sawbucks. We can work on cutting that. Repeating the same steps here. Going to rip about 4 inches off of the bottom of these. So just measuring my height, so top down, to give me the same height as the other one. A little quicker here because we already have a established distance set up of what we're going for. Gonna go ahead and get the cabinets carried back in here now. Set up and test fit the top here. I was excited to try the height, but it's good. So to mount these cabinets, just gonna use a level, make sure we got them back against the wall nice and tight. That is nice and level. We did a good job framing the shop so the